So as far as Bethany and Tyler, they did want a non-traditional wedding. So that's basically the theme of the wedding is non-traditional, non-ceremony. Because they were interested in a non-traditional wedding, they were lucky to live in Pennsylvania where they can have a Pennsylvania Quaker wedding, where you don't even have to be a Quaker. It's very simple. Your license just has to be signed, witnessed by 2 people, and on the date of your choosing, and you're married. That's it. So no religious or government official is required to be here. And that's exactly what they wanted, something very simple. And this tradition goes all the way back to when Pennsylvania was first founded in the 1800s, so it's pretty interesting. Bethany and Tyler are going to say a little bit about each other, and then 2 witnesses are going to sign the Quaker license here today, and then they're married. That's it. I do want to say that I am very proud to welcome Tyler into our family, and I am so happy to see Tyler and Bethany. They really make each other happy. And that is really the only thing I desire as a mom. I do have one little story to tell before Bethany and Tyler come up here and speak. They actually met years ago and then they reconnected, like a lot of young couples. When a long distance is involved, because he was in Kentucky and she was in New York and here and different places, and then people go off to college, relationships can be hard to maintain. But during that absence, they did keep in touch and never forgot each other. They finally reconnected about 4 years ago, and when they reconnected, they fell crazy mad in love, to the point where they were oblivious to everything around them. And I started to make jokes that they were in a bubble. As they rarely heard anything else outside the bubble. I was happy to see how engrossed they were, but I was actually a little worried when they took a trip to Ireland. I thought, they're going to be in the bubble so much, they're going to get robbed, and they're not even going to notice. But they returned from Ireland safe, unmugged, and happy. And I am happy to report that they're a little more cognizant now of their surroundings outside the bubble. So congratulations, Bethany and Tyler. And now I'm going to turn it over to Bethany.
Hello? Oh, is that one? Sorry. Hi everyone. I just want to thank you all so much for being here. It means a lot to us. I know a lot of you have traveled very far to get here to our backyard, which is the sweetest thing in the world. It means so much to know that so many people care to be here and celebrate our partnership and our love for each other, our friendships, our family, so we're very excited. I especially also want to thank my parents for hosting today. They have, yes, please. They have worked so hard over the last, 6 months to put this together. Our family has been so amazing. All of our family and friends have contributed so much to make this happen. So we're so grateful. And now I'd like to say something quickly about Tyler. We're not going to necessarily exchange vows, but we are going to exchange our rings and just say a little bit about each other, if that's okay with everybody. So I'll never forget when we met. It was in May in Penn Station, New York. That was the first time we met. We started speaking online. We met on Twitter because we had a lot of the same interests as far as music, comedy, etc. And the thing I wanted to talk about today was it's funny how that area of Penn Station has changed so many times since we first met, but in my mind it still exists exactly the same way as it did on that day. I think because that moment was so meaningful to me. Even now, whenever I go there, some part of me expects that block to exist the same way that it did then. And I guess that started to make me thinking about the way our relationship works and the way that it sort of colors the world and how you see it. And I think that every moment with Tyler is kind of like a picture, which captures something in time. which is really beautiful. And he is so inspirational to me, and I admire him so much that he sort of makes me constantly capture moments in my life that I might otherwise forget. It makes me look at the ordinary things in a very new way, constantly. It's so exciting to exist next to somebody whose presence is so joyful and inspiring, and acts as sort of like that camera for my life. Yeah, one of the things that I admire the most about our partnership is that we really are such great friends. We're constantly laughing together. We find humor in everything, and I deeply admire him. I admire his writing. I admire his art, his attitude towards the world, his commitment to his beliefs. And I'm so excited to commit to this partnership with him for the rest of our lives. And I'm so grateful that you all are all here today to honor that partnership in some way. Tyler, I'm so excited to officially be married. I don't want to over-explain it. I love him. I'm excited to spend the rest of our lives together. I love you all so much for being here to be part of this with us. He's going to say something, and then we'll exchange our rings. Later, we'll sign the paper, and it will be official. But thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you all.
That's wonderful. Yeah, I would echo that. Thank you for being here. For us, it means so much to me. Every one of you who traveled to come here, it means the world to both of us. Hard to express how much it means to us. I, of course, wrote my vows in the form of a poem that I would like to read to you all today. Sorry, I didn't have much time to edit it. It's a little long. I'm sorry. But I like it a lot. So I'd like to read it to Bethany in front of you all. It's my vows, too. It's called Limits of the Die of Fame. Wasn't I born to see you reach across me, to show me your favorite paperbacks on a little shelf above the bed? Your docs were on the duvet. Now a major motion picture, says the stelliform foil. Was I not made to lounge recumbent on the waves in the sea of Bethany, nodding all our wayward kisses, the way old men once did through their parapets, to conjure the ancient constellations? If I was formed at all, I'd venture it's to care for you until the sun resembles your ice cream order, and the earth heaves its bulk down on the sofa and sighs like I do, and moon bids us something other than goodnight. And I'll forgive the way you load a dishwasher if you'll forgive the patterns my parents' knitted into these synapses, always on the fritz. Yet with you, we are, a light bright, irony smiley face, fat novels stacked horizontal for a year. Andrew shedding so much of his winter, the lounge chair looks like Pompeii. Yes, my mania for you is the way that he tumbles down the stairs for food at daybreak. Yes, I would say yes and yes and yes again and again, generationally. For these and these things I was born to tie together for you. And know most of all that I will love and seek to be near you in any reality, maybe one without the wealthy next time, or in a sweeter romance country if I get to pick. But here and now, whether it's 34th Street and weather so young you don't notice the dross, or gazing seaward atop a Martello tower that is needless, as a kindly bollard man reads Ulysses to us, quote, ineluctable modality of the visible, at least that if no more. Limits of the die of fame, by knocking his sconce against them, thanks Stephen Dedalus profoundly, something you probably came to around the age of 16. Or whether it's not noticing the Brooklyn Bridge become miraculously derelict as I drop to one knee, or drunk texting you at 5 a.m. 1,000 miles away for a drawing of a crushed bug, or hungry in the backseat of your parents' car in our Thanksgiving sweaters, or watching you model a kind of fashion that won't hit my hometown for 30 years, or weeping with each other from the sheer stress of executing what was supposed to be a chill, vibey little barbecue wedding or something like that, or whether I must be belligerent with the very stars, or Poseidon, or wrestle my own Proteus, or my maker, I return to you in each spectral century with whatever I can make of myself. If I have to shed my roots, or my former lives, or my body, or the gods some preacher freak foisted on me, so be it. Because every season I encounter you, you build bridges of plume where my cells once were, even grown up in the dull here and now, and here we are, such as we are, such as you made us, unafraid to demonstrate, to critique this flat culture, to ask other artists questions that make them put down their drink. Because of you, ours is a soul intact on the other shore, staring forth with dignity, sadness, and the joy of risky creations like this one. Bethany, Bethany, forever and ever and ever and always, love beyond our time, not here to say amen, too born to really die. I'd like to welcome my father, Mr. Ray Hayes, the inimitable Ray Hayes, please. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Before I say anything else, I just want to say, Bethany, Tyler, I love you. I could stop right there and let that be the speech, but since I have a few more minutes, let me do this right. I've been thinking a lot about sacrifice lately. The quiet kind. The kind that doesn't announce itself. We sacrifice for our children. We sacrifice for jobs that pay the bills, for houses and cars, and vacations we put off year after year. We give up sleep. We give up comfort. We give up versions of ourselves that we thought we'd become because something or someone else matters more. Nietzsche wrote, "The secret harvesting from existence, the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment is to live dangerously." I always took that to mean be willing to risk what you have for what matters. Tyler would probably remind me that Joy said it differently. The past consumed in the present, and the present is living only because it brings forth the future. Two ways of saying the same thing. What we're given, what we've risked, what we've sacrificed, it all lives here in this moment. And what matters most, in my experience, is the people you choose to love, and those who choose to love you back. That kind of love always costs something, and every time, if you've chosen right, it's worth every bit. These two have made those sacrifices to be together, and it is evident that every one of them was worth it. I remember the first time I met Bethany. Within just a few minutes, there was a comfort there, the kind you don't manufacture and can't fake. You either feel it or you don't. I felt it. I also noticed that Tyler felt it too. That's the part that got me. I know my son. I know who he is when he is at ease, when he's fully himself. No performance, no armor. And seeing him with Bethany, that's exactly who he was. Just Tyler. Completely, genuinely Tyler. As a parent, there's no greater gift than watching your child be seen, truly seen, by someone who loves them for exactly who they are. Bethany does that for him. And you can't miss it. And maybe more importantly, seeing Tyler truly love someone, truly love them, put them first, there was no question these two should be together. I know all of you join me today in wishing this beautiful couple the best. I hope you'll also join me in something more, in supporting them, not just today, gathered under this open sky and rain, but every day on whatever journey they go on next. Even if that support asks something of us, even if we have to sacrifice, because that's what love looks like in practice. The choice you make again and again and again, especially when it costs you something. Bethany, Tyler, I couldn't be prouder. I couldn't be more grateful, and I couldn't be more honored to be with you here today. Congratulations.
my best friend Tara is going to come up and say a couple words.
Hello. Hi everyone. I'm Tara, Bethany's best friend. To give you all a bit of background, our friendship began back in elementary school when I taught her how to tie her shoes. Looking back, I had no idea that a lesson on the bunny ear method would turn into a friendship that would last more than 20 years. Our friendship really took off years later. She made one tweet about the Harry Potter musical, and that was it. It's weird. We were best friends. From that point on, we were basically attached at the hip. We had plans to both end up in New York for college, but I ruined that plan and went to DC instead. Even though life took us to different places, we never drifted apart. We created our own little worlds in college and the years after. Everyone around me knew who Bethany was. My college friends knew her, my roommates knew her, my coworkers knew her. At some point, people probably thought she actually lived in DC because I talked about her that much. One of the greatest joys of my life has been getting to grow up alongside Bethany. She is one of the funniest people I know, effortlessly witty, quick with the perfect comment. But what I admire most about her is her kindness. She has a remarkable ability to make people feel seen and understood and loved. And that's exactly why it wasn't surprising to me when Tyler fell in love with her. Anyone who spends even a couple of minutes with them can see that what they have is special. Their connection feels effortless. Their happiness is contagious, and the love that they share makes everyone around them believe in soulmates just a little bit more. Tyler, thank you for loving my best friend so well and for making her so happy. And Bethany, thank you for being the kind of friend who can withstand years of distance and still pick up right where we left off. Please raise a glass to Bethany and Tyler. And may your marriage be filled with laughter, adventure, unwavering support, and a love that only grows deeper with time. Cheers.
If anyone else would like to speak, you're more than welcome. But if not, we do have a song prepared for you by Bethany's father and Brad. Yeah.
Hey everybody, I just want to take a quick minute. Thank you all for coming. Excuse me. So I wrote this poem for Bethany, and Brad and I become very good friends in the last couple of years. I knew that I was going to be like this, so I just want to thank a lot of you that came here today are friends that I've earned over many years. Some of you started as people that I worked for and became very, very dear friends, and I want to say thank you for being here. Others are people that I married into when I married Soraya, who gave me this wonderful daughter. But this song is everything that I felt coming into this moment. It's called Baby's Breath. And Brad has just done a miracle with it, so thank you. Because this is Brad Hinton.
Hey, Mark.
It's not like I do this for a living or anything.
Soft on my shoulder, your small head would rest. Those moments weigh heavy in my chest. Uncounted nights, just watching you sleeping, listening to your soft, gentle breathing. Your first words, your first shaky steps, holding you softly in your baptism dress. How fast you've grown, intend to fly free. Every new adventure, wonder to see. Your baby's breath filled up my heart and soul. Now it's baby's breath in the bouquet you hold. Your first day of school, your first teenage crush. Those years flew by in a mad blinding rush. Every broken heart and joy that you've known, I hope you know they weren't felt alone. As you've grown old and Brown and I have grown older, with so much pride watching you grow bolder. Your college dorm, your Brooklyn flat years, never stopped or gave in to your fears. Your baby's breath filled up our hearts and soul. Now it's baby's breath in the bouquet you hold. Now your old dad, he needs to be bold. There's another man that you'll have and hold. It's your wedding day and my heart is breaking, breaking with love for the new life you're making. Your baby's breath filled up our hearts and soul. Now it's baby's breath in the bouquet you hold. Now it's baby's breath in the bouquet you hold.
Great song, Mark. It's an honor to sing it for you. I'd like to do one more quick one here. I just learned today that this is one of Bethany and Tyler's favorite songs.
Home, it's where I want to be. Pick me up and turn me round. I feel numb, born with a weak heart. I guess I must be having fun. The less we say about it, the better. Make it up as we go along. Feet on the ground, head in the sky. It's okay, I know nothing's wrong, nothing. Oh, I got plenty of time. Oh, your light in your eyes. You're standing there beside me. I love the passing of time. Never for money, always for love. Cover us and say goodnight, say goodnight. Can't tell one from another. Home, it's where I wanna be, but I guess I'm already here. I come home, she lifted up her wings. I guess that this must be the place. I can't tell one from another that I find you or you find me. There was a time before we were born. If someone asked, this is where I'll be, where I'll be. Hi-oh, we drifted out. Hi-oh, singing to my mouth. Out of all those kinds of people, you got a face with a view. And I'm just an animal looking for a home, share the same space for a minute or two. And you love me until my heart stops, love me till I'm dead. Eyes light up, eyes look through you, cover up the blank spots, hit me on the head.
Thank you, everybody. Unless anybody else wants to say a few words, thank you. You're welcome to come up and do so. Otherwise, continue drinking and eating, getting to know each other. Please stay as long as you want. We're going to play some more music through the speaker, but thank you. I just want to thank you all again so much for being here to celebrate with us. I can't tell you how much it means. I don't know if you have anything else.
Thank you all. There'll be s'mores later.